A chilly, pitch-dark autumn night at the end of the 18th century. Somewhere on the wild shores of Lake Ohrid, on the land occupied by the Ottoman Empire. 200 Christians are walking in a tight column. They only have their flaming torches and the half moon to light their way along the thorny track. They've been walking like this for a whole week and have at least another 10 days and nights travel ahead of them. If, by chance, they're not suddenly robbed and beaten by Haiduti, the sinister Balkan paramilitary squads. These poor wanderers are no soldiers, they're refugees. Most of them are women, children, and elderly people.
Most of these people would manage to get there alive, but in pretty poor health. Later, the 3.5 centuries old mythology of the Bratsigovo families would begin.
The history of the master builders of Bratsigovo begins at the end of the 18th century. They were subjects of the enormous Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire was governed by the reform-minded Sultan, Selim III, but his efforts were thwarted by Islamic clerics and the fanatical Janissary corps. His empire began to fall apart. Despotism and lawlessness spread in various places around the enormous empire.
With their hard work, skills and talent, these refugee builders would turn the cycle of history in the most inexorable and effective way, through architecture.
They were not the only ones, but they were unsurpassed in some respects. The quality of their stonework was exceptional, and they built spacious rooms with considerable panache. They mastered interior light and shade, manipulating volumes and spaces. They introduced oval and deliberately unfinished elements. In the Goose and Gridiron pub in London on the 24th of June 1717, 4 English lodges of Freemasons united as the Grand Lodge of England.
This is considered to be the date of birth of one of the most influential and mystical societies in the world, which has survived until the present day, the Freemasons. Inevitably, the Brotherhood would create its own secret cant and rituals.
The Church of the Holy Virgin in Pazardzhik is a masterpiece. The year was 1837. The recently completed church is a pseudo-basilica with a central nave and 2 lateral aisles. In terms of its composition, at the time there was nothing like it anywhere else in the world.
The aisles and the central nave are united so closely that they seem to be a single unit. How's this done?
The central nave is wider, and its half-cylindrical vault is raised. The light enhances the effect of increasing height. The windows along the external longitudinal walls are arranged so that the light enters simultaneously through both lateral aisles, cuts through the volume of the columns, and brings the width of the common space together. In this way, the builder turned the interior of the pseudo-basilica into a basilica.
When you go into the church, look around for the effects created by the architect. Where the light comes from, the acoustics, where the dark places are, the way the building absorbs the sunlight from the outside, the place you enter, the way you move from one floor level to another. Oh, and who can watch you from above?